This is for Jesus Warriors Club, and I'm going to talk about the bullhorns array with the axe, IKWA strike array. The bullhorn array with the axe, IKWA strike array. I'm talking of a famous warrior from Africa. He was called the scarab beetle. The one that the Egyptians say used to push the earth from the east to the west, the ancient Egyptians. But it is a beetle that pushes the dung, makes them into a ball, and lays eggs in them, and sometimes uses the dung for feed. They called him in Zulu language Shaka, the son of Zulu and the mother Nandi. He was a fierce Assegai warrior. In fact, historically it is said he introduced the Assegai. That is, after realizing that the normal spears that were thrown were useless, he fashioned his with a big blade and a short handle that could be used like a sword rather than a spear. He formulated an array where you could have the main body fighting and the other warriors circumventing from the sides like the horns of a bull when the battle was on, to defeat the enemy from all sides and encircle them. He was also a fierce warrior with another weapon, and the Zulu warriors used that weapon. It is a weapon called IKWA, the battle axe. Yes, Zulu warriors were also fierce with the battle axe. Why am I talking about Shaka, son of Zulu? I'm talking about Shaka, son of Zulu, because when you join Jesus, you make Jesus your fort. You are protected by Fort Jesus. You are called to be a battle axe. You are called to be an IKWA. Why was it called an IKWA? It was called an IKWA because in battle, whenever one would strike, it would cut the flesh with the sound IKWA, IKWA. It was a scaring sound in the battlefield. And so you are called to be tough, like the Zulu battle axe. Yes. As a Christian warrior, fighting the spiritual war, knowing that you are the temple. Yes. You are the battle axe. And I just say battle axe means anybody who fights God's war. And when you align yourself with Jesus, automatically you start fighting his wars. You will fight evil in all spheres of life. You will see that everything goes in line, in tandem with the conscience and with Christ, because you are the temple of Christ. You are the battle axe of Christ. You are the IKWA. The world is looking upon you. Christ is looking upon you. Because apart from being the temple and the bride of Christ, I say bride, and there are some men who will laugh and say bride. Yeah, bride. Because we've realized that when we are conceived, we are all conceived female, XX, and then the Y chromosome kicks in later when the development has started. So we start female, but in the process, the Y changes now. So that one develops some male characteristics. In the previous videos, I talked about crafting, and I talked of gender changes. People go for operation. They have been going for operations in some countries where they allow. A man is operated, he becomes a woman. A woman is operated, she becomes a man. I'm not saying that should be the trend we should take, but there are those who choose to do so. So you realize that a man can be either male or female. So if you are a man, don't be offended when I call you a bride of Jesus. You are a spiritual bride, not a physical bride. We should always remember that in this world, things will not be easy. You will look for help from quarters that you expect help to come from. It will not come from there. Instead, you will get rebuked. But do not lose faith. Stand firm. There are times you will be called names. People will talk evil about you. People will formulate stories about you. Be ready for that. I always tell those who are joining the Fort Jesus Warriors Club, it's not easy to be a warrior. It's not easy. And that's why for those who have lived near commandos, military bases, when people are asleep, other soldiers are asleep waiting for another time that they will do their drills, because they have to wake up in the morning and do their drills anyway. The commandos are out carrying logs, running with logs, doing many exercises, singing and shouting, warrior, warrior. They are practicing hard. That's why when they are put in the battlefield, they are a force to be feared. So, Jesus has called you to be a special warrior. When you join Jesus, you become a battle axe. In the Christian faith, the world is looking at us. We are the foot soldiers. Yes, we are the battle axe. I call upon you not to shy away from calling evil evil. There are times when you'll be in great risk. Do not fear, because Jesus Christ is your fort. He will cover you. You will be in Fort Jesus Club. And when everything becomes hard, He'll provide you with a shield. He will use you to wage war, because you are His battle axe. You are called to a spiritual fight. Be as strong as the Zulu warriors. Be as tough as Shaka. Because during Shaka's time, the name Shaka would send a chill down each enemy's spine. Yes, it was terror. They dreaded that. Let the evil people, when they hear you are coming, they shiver, they tremble, because they know you will call wrong, wrong, and right, right. That is the way the Lord Jesus has has called us to be. We are battle axes for the Lord Jesus Christ. Feel proud if you have embraced the Bible, embraced Jesus Christ. You can proudly say, yeah, I am a battle axe. I am an IKWA in the battle of truth. I am an IKWA in the battle of faith. I am an IKWA in my lifestyle. Let them dread you like they dreaded the sound IKWA, IKWA, IKWA. When they see you, they know, yes, the axe is here. This is Jesus' battle axe. Mkosi wa makosi. We are warriors in Fort Jesus Club. Warriors for Jesus.